Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Traveler the Bomber, sponsored by Mongoose Publishing, aka, as my players very aptly put it, 6 people trying to fight their own ADHD. My name is Jack Swearpeg, and up and around me, as always, is my team, the Swift Sunrise. We're going to play some Traveler in just a moment, but before we do, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and stream today. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land. We are also sponsored by Reckless Creatures. If you like cool ass t-shirts like the one Karen is wearing, you can get yourself a super cool deal by using the code YONDER. That's YONDER for 15% off your order. With all that said, let's get into meeting our players. I'm going to do it at random because I can. Let's roll a die. Now, before we introduce ourselves and all that stuff, I will tell you guys what I told chat, what the players already know, which is that I'm not using any dramatic or pompous questionnaire this time. This time we are doing a what's the article called? Get to know you questions for couples. Speaking of which, we're gonna start. we're gonna start with. Please. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. We're going to start with Nick, and we'll do this another time with characters and their pairing if we really want to go down that rabbit hole. Okay? So, Nick, who are you and who are you playing today? And the question that we have today is Colt, what is Colt's favorite season and why? Love that answer. Very good. All right. Excellent. Rolling a die once again. 5, which is Octavia. So, Karen, who are you? Who are you playing today? And for Octavia, is Octavia competitive? Oh,
That's
sorry.
a loaded question.
I apologize. Apparently, you guys have been muted the whole time. Sorry, I did not realize that. Okay, that's okay. It's all good. I caught it early. So we're gonna start again for editing purposes. Hello, everybody. This is the edited version of the video. And Nick, same question. All of that again, please.
We have to hear him talk about feet again?
The question was, what is your character's favorite season? I'm just ignoring. I'm just continuing through. I'm gonna be interrupted. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Hey, Shadow.
Colt's favorite season is autumn because he gets to go around and do dude things, be a dude bro.
And who are you playing today?
Colt.
Well done, Karen. Who are you playing today? And is Octavia competitive?
Hi, I'm Karen. I play Octavia last night. I think she totally is. Like, she would deny it to her grave, right. But she's like, it's kind of like that tiny, like, quiet satisfaction, especially if it's like an idea or something and she feels really brainy about it. She's like, haha, look at me, smart.
SMOT.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, competitive, but not like, it depends. I reckon it depends. If she's in a bad sober time, yeah, you probably wouldn't wanna, like, be like, hey, let's, I don't know, play a board game or something, because I'd probably just punch you.
No Monopoly with this Switch.
Okay, you're big into Space Monopoly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I should know how to count. Sorry, I'm realizing that I am smarter than I think my character is. Yeah, that's about it. I reckon she's competitive,
Excellent.
but like, not insanely.
Fair enough. All good. Piggles, who are you? Who are you playing? And for Maybelline, what is their first, and this is a lore question, we're going to be making up some stuff. What is their first celebrity crush? So take your time with that one, because basically it means we have to make up a person from whole cloth. We need to know who they are. We need to know what gender they are or what gender they present as, and we need to know what their career is and why Maybelline had a thing for them.
All right, chat. I'm taking names like now as I vamp real bloody fast. So go, Gremlins.
Yeah. While you introduce yourself, yeah.
Yeah, while I introduce myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Piggles. I do fun stream things like this and occasional horror streams over in other places, like the Lore Rides. I'm playing Maybelline, who's a sport rich brat who's had a real fucking bad time at the end of the last episode and is well outside of her comfort zone. I think her first celebrity crush would have been a pop star by the name of Fabio.
I thought it was going to be like a knockoff, like Nathan Fillion.
No, definitely.
Faith and Nillian. Legally distinct.
Fabio, Faith, and Nillian, or Nathan, Fabio, Nillian. Okay, actually, I'll go with that. Their name is Faith and Fabio, Nillian. And they were part of the hottest boy band you have seen across the galaxy. They were everywhere. She had hollows up on her many bedroom walls. She paid for her parents paid for all of the VIP tickets for every single tour. She didn't go to school. She didn't care. I'm not sure how much else information you want. I could probably go on, but I don't want
Space Boys is wild.
But if I might and this, it's not space as we know it, but literally it's like they just wear keyboards back on their shirts.
Yeah. Back, space, back. All right.
That's right. And no genders. They're just.
Can you control or delete? Yeah.
Little Ken dolls.
Yes, every single one of them. Because the secret is they're all holographs performing.
I love it. Hey man, Star Trek Voyager proved that you could, just because you're a holograph doesn't mean you can't make it work. It's fine.
That's right.
Excellent.
That's right.
Thank you for that very entertaining answer.
Alt Control Delete.
Yeah, here for it. Abby, who are you? What would you like to shill? And among the many things that we've got going on, and for Lyra, let's have a look here. Ooh. This is very English. I like it. I'm gonna adjust it slightly. It says, "What's your favorite weekend activity?" But I'm gonna steal a line from Hot Fuzz and say, "What's your perfect Sunday?" So.
Oh no. Well,
I'll
I think
handle
not
this.
watch
My
Hot
perfect
Fuzz.
Sunday.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Guys.
It's more just like it's got nothing to do with you. It's a me problem.
Oh, I'm aware.
I'm excited to
also
show you
not
one day.
Sorry at all.
Yeah.
So I'm Abby. I am playing Lyra Delaney. I work for Dungeon Master on Demand.
Wow.
Dungeon Master on Demand.
Steven's hurriedly stealing his water bottle.
Sorry, Steven, quickly.
The shilling.
We do a bunch of shit.
Please.
We're doing, guys, we're doing an indie TTRPG. He's gone. Okay. We're doing.
Bring him back.
Okay, we're doing an indie TTRPG con on April 11th. We're doing a bunch of holiday kids programs. Come check them out. And we're doing other things. Check out our socials. I definitely know exactly what we're doing. So
Notably,
yeah.
April 11th, you can go to Discover Play Connect and follow the link in chat as well as in the YouTube description, which will be relevant because it'll be Saturday. So if you see this live, then or like live on YouTube, you still have time to go to Discover Play Connect, where we are showing off indie games of all kinds. So go and do that and support Open Medicine Foundation Australia, which is a charity very close to Abby's heart. Abby, you want to talk about that a tiny bit?
Yeah, it's literally my heart, as well as many other things in my body that are fucked. But yeah, Open Medicine Foundation supports long COVID and MECFS. I have MECFS, and I know many people with it, just because of the communities that I'm in. Shit sucks, and Open Medicine Foundation is basically the only foundation that is actively doing research into it at the moment. So they're still pretty small in comparison to other medical foundations, and we would love your support, and they would love us loving your support. So it's a chain reaction, guys. Yeah, good shit. What was the question, Jack? I've completely forgotten.
The question was...
Perfect
Something
Sunday.
about hot dogs.
Your perfect Sunday.
Sunday. Thank you. Perfect Sunday. I think Lyra wakes up early and makes breakfast for her wife and her daughter. She is not a cook. She cannot cook. She's really bad at it, but she likes to try. After that, she would probably hang out with them, play a few games, and then after that, probably go out for a walk, then put her daughter down for a nap and spend some quality time with her wife, and then basically just rinse and repeat until the end of the day, where her wife, who is a much better cook than she is, makes a nice dinner, and then they end the day probably in a nice, like, big snuggle pile on their bed, and then later in the night, they will... Yes. Correct. Later in the night, they will, like, pick up her daughter,
Lock
put her into
the
her own
door
bed,
to your bedroom.
and
That's all we
lock
need to know.
the door
Yes.
to their bedroom.
Ah!
That's all.
Ah!
Shut the fuck up. No, they're lovely
Using
to their
power
daughter.
tools again.
I swear to God. Power tools is crazy.
Now,
Although
daughter, we're also going to lock you
anyway.
in for 20 minutes and you're going to amuse yourself.
Yeah,
Yes?
you
Good.
don't get to leave your room for 10 solid minutes. Anyway, yeah, it's basically just a domestic home life because she doesn't really get that very much. That's her ideal.
A future memory, like 20 years from now, just like, I always heard loud noises when Mum told me to go play trains in my room.
Dude,
Lyra-
okay, so Lyra's a physician. Her wife, spoilers, is an academic. Her daughter loves trains.
Yeah,
Like,
I've no doubt.
artistically loves trains.
I've worked with
Yes.
kids for most of my life. There's no trains the all access pass.
Oh yeah.
They love that shit.
Oh, dude, I love trains so much. Trains are so fucking cool, guys.
All
I'm gonna
right.
come in every traveler stream with a new train fact. Anyway,
I like train.
That's
I
another
actually love that idea. That's no, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Lara,
Okay.
like running
guys,
trains.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
do train. Not Lyra.
Steven.
Abby likes trains. Lyra doesn't give a shit about trains.
Steven, who are you? Who are you playing? And what? Hang on. Does Atton sing in the shower?
Is it Space Kiss?
The important questions.
He's definitely a secret backspace boys.
100%.
he begrudgingly went to the concerts with his daughter. You know,
That's
To
why.
see-
That's
to
how
see-
he likes it.
To see the backspace boys.
It's just gotten in his head, and he's like, you know what? They're
Oh
not that
my God.
bad.
Oh my goodness, fantastic! And who are you? Who are you? And who are you playing as well?
oh, right. So, what? Where am I? Help me. My name's Steven, and I'm playing Atton Trask. And he, as well as listening to the Backspace Boys, and Space Kiss, he likes to rip out space, wanted, dead or alive,
Ah, gotcha.
wanted, stunned, or captured. I don't know.
God just add space to everything.
Stun
and
'em
make it
all.
space themed, Steven.
Yep. Yep.
Baby, you carbonated. No, what's the Han Solo gets put in? What's it? Carbonite.
Carbonite.
Yeah, baby,
Yeah,
you carbonated
carbonite.
my heart.
Ooh.
Very
I'm gonna
good.
go with that.
I imagine that's by the space version of Share. That one. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And who
My
have
name is
I
Spare.
forgotten?
Sorry, I just have
Spare.
to say.
Spare. Yep. All right.
Spare share.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the main one.
Incredible.
It took over my body. I had to say it.
Sunny and Spare.
We can't move on until I've said.
And this is where we reiterate
It's true,
a bunch of 6 ADHD people trying to play an RPG.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm trying to. Well, look, I don't think I'm helping. I'll be honest. Anyway, Cam, who are you? Who are you playing? And
ADHD.
okay. Who are you? Who are you playing, Cam? And was Marcus a shy or outgoing kid?
Sure, Kelly, also known as the fake Boga at the moment, because I cannot do the accent to save my life for some
You're
reason. When I
fine.
try to go, it just does not work. Marcus was a shy kid, very shy
Okay.
kid. It wasn't
Interesting.
until he basically hit puberty and he started, realizing he was a bit more muscular. He got his confidence, and then when he discovered the wonders of tequila and other sort of alcohols and did not have a filter, that really made him lose his shyness and go out and just go, yeah, fuck it, this is me. Don't like it, fuck off.
I absolutely can see this. You're most of the Rockstar autobiographies I read from like a certain period from like the 70s to the 80s. Pretty much the same story over and over again. Yeah, I was pretty shy, but then I saw girls like guitars and I started drinking at 12 and it just kind of happened, you know? Same shit.
Oh,
Anyway.
the completely ADHD off-topic thing. I heard the.
Oh, wow.
greatest
How
fucking phrasing.
uncommon. Yes, please.
Greatest phrasing. Trying to smoke a cigarette with a filter's like trying to suck a titty through a jumper.
Oh,
You're,
No,
you're right. That is off
no.
topic.
Yes, actually. In fact, yes.
I heard
Careful,
filter
mate.
and it just triggered back in my head.
No, I'm glad that
And
happened,
this-
Stephen. I'm glad that
This
happened.
is why we can't have nice things, and this is why we're not out of prison yet.
This is why we don't get titties or jumpers, guys.
That's right.
Anyway. Sorry, that was my ADHD moment.
You are not sorry, Stephen. Do not
No, I'm
apologize
not.
when you're not
I'm
sorry.
I'm not sorry, man.
Don't do it unless you know.
Does this mean we get to yell at you
Uh,
though, when you take us off track?
Yes. Oh.
All right. Now, one thing we did not establish when we were chatting in the off thing is who is up for recap. So who is recapping today?
Oh, yeah. It's not me,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
I did it last week.
Good.
I think it may be Cam.
Is it
I
a
think it was
pinned?
Cam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Karen did it the week
It was meant to be
No, it's
Cam, but he wasn't
Steven.
here. No, it was meant to be
It's
Cam, but he
Steven.
wasn't here.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I will.
I
just go.
Well, Cam wasn't here
The
last
body
week,
was-
really either. So.
Cam wasn't here, so Steve, do you want to
No.
take it?
Sure.
I'll do it next week.
No, you weren't here. Unless you watched the
No,
episode.
as in, I'll do it.
Next week.
Yeah, I'll do the recap for this
I'll
game
guess.
next week.
The power of delay. Go ahead, Stephen, when you're ready.
Okay.
When last we left our travelers.
After spending a few weeks in solitary confinement, our heroes had finally gotten together and started to work the plans. Maybelline got herself a cushy job in the offices, able to fudge some work orders, helping us to get in and out of the danger zone and other places when need be. Lara started a workshop on first aid. Colt and Marcus and my own character, Atton, I should remember that, have been working towards going and killing a dragon for some meat, and Octavia has been scrubbing toilets while initiating her little bugs and playing footsies with another person in a vent, trying to figure out who knows about the vent or not. Well, also it's everything's going all at once. Sorry if there's no timeline. And we were trying to find a lawyer, in contact with the lawyer. We believe we have established contact with said lawyer. And
Not yet.
got his foot shot.
We're about to get there. We're about to do that
Atton
momentarily.
got his foot shot and basically was has the guard trying to take him out after breaking the assistant warden's nose because he deserved it. And that's what I remember. Oh, and then there's Carl.
Yes.
A rabbit named Carl.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't like
Oh, the computer.
on the computer who pretended to be the warden and like Carl.
All right.
Carl is our new friend.
Last time there was a couple of different events going on at relatively the same time. We cut to Marcus, who was focused on the job at hand when it came to seeing an opportunity, especially after speaking to Azax, the fixer, if you will. He knew, Cam, you knew, I should say, that the one advantage that this might have, especially after the original event this morning with a prisoner unfortunately hanging themselves due to a deliberately misplaced sentence, extending his sentence to another 10 years rather than release. Your instincts took over you, as we have agreed off camera, and you have decided to make a break over towards the ATV, as per Azax's suggestion, while this drama, potentially with Atton getting assassinated, was going on. You would be aware that Maybelline, as she makes her way towards the computer station, is the best hope to get Atton out of the danger zone patrol that Atton was headed for. And you start resuming your duties up on the surface level, doing basic maintenance around the place. It was established that it was actually the best time for you to do ATV repairs due to a sneaky misplacing of scheduling, perhaps from a certain member of your crew. And as you focus on the task at hand, finding a convenient spot to transfer the power pack that Octavia managed to secure for you and bringing it along into the prison supplied toolbox, I would like you to give me a check of your choice to be unnoticed, please. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean stealth, although if you're good at that, you certainly can. What I basically need from you is you to tell me what you think would be the most appropriate skill to basically work on, as a reminder, the ATV, make sure that it's tip-top as per your official duties, but in the meantime, unlock the doors, get inside, well, get at the very least to the bonnet of the ATV, open it up, and connect the power pack contents together, and then essentially use that to manipulate the ATV's radio to make a very, I'll be clear about this, very brief contact with the lawyer. And you would
Cool.
know the only reason that you even have a chance in hell is because the lawyer kind of makes his business on the kind of clients like you. So he would have the traveler version of a sat phone, but it's very, very spotty, especially from where you are. All right.
Cool. I do have a 0 in stealth, but I also have a
Okay.
1 in streetwise, a 1 in recon. So I could probably use maybe recon just to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
To make sure no one's really looking my way.
I'd buy that.
And then if
Yep.
they are looking my way, I can make it like seem like I'm actually doing something I should be instead of not.
Okay. Is this intellect or education or dexterity you'd like to use? I'll let you use any of those. They all make sense to me.
I'll use dexterity.
All right. That's fine.
Because that's my highest stat.
Yep. You're keeping an eye out, but also trying to look cool and natural at the same time. Perfectly rational to me.
That's a 10.
Okay. Cam, you out of character know far more about cars than I ever will. So let me set the scene for you, and then you tell me how you basically want to manipulate in fiction land a car's bonnet to essentially manipulate a car's radio so that you can essentially hobnob onto it to make a radio message to the lawyer.
Cool.
Keeping in mind that if you
Alright.
want to get inside the car, that's an additional check. All right? Inside the
Well,
car
I
itself,
definitely need
as
to get
opposed to the
inside
bonnet.
it.
All right.
Definitely need to get inside it. So what I'll try and do is I'll have the big bag of all the tools, and I'm guessing I'll have buds near the main doorway. So I'll pop the bonnet out, and as everyone on something, start yelling out profanity and deliberately make sounds like I keep hitting my knuckles. So it makes it sound like there's a lot of noise and that going on. I'll even do the cliche flinging of a wrench over the other side and go, fucking piece of shit. And then use that opportunity to bend down, pick up the power pack, put it next to the battery, and sneakily connect the terminals together. And wait to look inside to see some lights turn on the thing.
Okay. And this is you're trying to get inside the car as well, correct? So this is step 1 of the operation.
Not yet, because
not yet. Okay.
This is step 1. Step 2. I'm gonna go up to one of the guards.
Okay.
And say it's been about maybe an hour working on this thing. I'll walk over to one of the guards and go, I think I'm all set. I need to start the ATV to have us into the engine to see if everything's working right. Don't want the boss to go out with defaulted equipment. Like, I'm basically deceiving him to get permission to get inside the ATV.
Okay. Persuade would make sense. Either that or mechanic, because you're basically speaking gobbledygook to get them to believe that that's relevant.
And I need to get inside to test the flux capacitor and
exactly.
The lithium matrix.
Yep. Oh yeah. I know about all those things. Yeah. So this would be your education if you're going down that road. And then yeah. And I'm actually going to give you a boon die for this as well, because you know how to speak in the right order.
All right. Cool.
So that's an extra D6, and you don't add it together. Keep in mind, you replace the lowest one with what you got.
Oh, that's really, really cool, because that was 2 6s and a 1, so that's a 12.
Okay, so you got 2 D6s. What's your education?
Is a 5.
Oh, so it's a minus.
So that's a -1, so 11 all up.
11. Okay. And what's your mechanic skill?
Is 0.
A 0. Okay. Right. Excellent. So absolutely. Mark that. And what I want you to do, Cam, is I want you to, however you want to do this. This is a house rule I'm introducing right now, everybody. Although some people will be familiar with it. I want you to do whatever you can to indicate that's a special roll that I want you to roll twice for on the next session, because you've done something particularly significant with this skill, and therefore Jack wants you to get better at that as a result. So essentially, I'm giving you another chance at the roll for skill improvement next time. Okay?
Wow. So I'll be a real mechanic one day. Woo!
Yeah, buddy. If you believe it, you can achieve it. So you do that, and it is the guard basically just kind of blinks and goes, all right. And it is worth noting that the locks are not excuse me, the locks are not biometric, but like using the car is. Okay. I did mention that, but as a reminder, if you wanted to do anything further with this thing, you're going to have to figure out a way of getting some kind of DNA approval. In this case, what it looks like is that it's essentially along with turning the key and, probably pushing the button, to be honest. Once it's all up and open, there wouldn't be keys in this context. And all of that.
It's a push button start.
Yeah, it'd be a fingerprint sensor, I think, for opening the thing, and then it would be the same for like pushing the button in and all of that. Although tech level 3, let me rewind the tape. Actually, I forgot what tech level we're at. I did say biometric, but I'm gonna retcon that because I forgot what tech level we're living in. So basically, just think standard 1985 sedan, car, engine turn, all of that stuff, right? My bad. Yep. So you now I will is it necessary for you to have the key? Now you rolled high enough, but I'm just kind of curious, because if that's the case, then for obvious reasons the guard is going to be watching you rather closely.
What? Ooh.
Think about that. I'm going to quickly acknowledge chat. Thank you very much, Tony, for the inspiration. I'll keep that in mind. So in Traveler, that means I have a boon dice. So let me write that down. Because I'm a nice guy, it's only for one session. But I will use it or lose it today. Yes.
What I will do is I'm going to try and persuade the guard into lending me the key just to test the engine, and I'll use more. So,
Kim, you don't actually have to roll. What I'm saying is you've rolled well enough that he will give it to you, but what I'm saying is you're going to have to come up with something like to convince him to leave you alone with it.
No.
Does that make sense? Because he's not, like, for obvious reasons, he's not going to just leave you with the key in the engine of an ATV.
Fair.
That would be very dumb.
That is very fair. What could I do?
Alternatively, if you can't think of anything, go ahead. Yeah, if you got an idea, you go nuts.
What I'll do is I'll go to start the ATV, and when I do, I'll ask him to. I'm imagining him as like the dumb friend that comes over to when you have that guy that comes over that doesn't know anything about cars. I'm like,
sure.
I'll be like, can you just make sure that the ICA system inside the engine bay is rotating properly, and I'll start it. And I feel like this guy's not gonna wanna feel like he's not want to show that he doesn't know what I'm talking about, and he's just gonna be staring at the engine and lose focus
Brilliant.
on me for a while.
Brilliant. I love
And
it.
me
I love
sitting
it.
there going, and I'm sitting in the car with the door in the ATV with the door closed, going, "What a dumbass."
Me. He's talking about me as a guard.
No,
Okay. All right.
so
Perfect.
an ICA unit is where all your climate control and everything sits on your car.
Right,
That's
gotcha.
an ICA unit. So I'm asking this guy to
Excellent.
check out for
Definitely
like his
English,
air
gotcha.
conditioning unit inside the engine bay.
I love it. I love it. No problem. Okay, so you tell him to put the swooshy mangle in the boodity boop, and he tries to do that.
Yep.
And so as you do that, you are now in the front seat, and you have the engine running, and he's looking for the swooshy mangle, whatever. And what do you want to do?
I'll quickly grab the radio and I'll
Okay.
sit there and think for about a minute and start rolling down the dial frequency for his phone.
Yep.
And then it'll just click and I'll roll to it and I'll hold the
Hi.
receiver. Hey, Ably, it's Marcus. It's been a while. I can't talk for very long. In a bit of a pickle.
I
at the
am
moment.
not that person. I am inmate 0000 at Tarkwall Prison.
Whoa.
You can call me Carl.
Oh,
I wish to learn
Hi, Carl.
information on past experience, associates, connections to activity against regulations, and preparation for an escape attempt. If you comply, you will be rewarded. You are being watched. If you agree to these terms, nod your head now.
and as I'm doing that, just so the guy doesn't get suspicious, I'll be like, "How does it all look down there?" And I'll just start revving the engine a little bit.
All right. Hello. Write details of past experience, associates, connections to activity against regulations, and leave in your cell underneath your bed this evening. Written material will be collected by #542rclean.
Okay, so just leave information under my pillow.
So you would know that every day the cleaning robots come by and do like a general sweep of whatever. And so in this case, Carl seems to be able to at least has either controls them or has a familiarity with these robots. And he is asking. I'll read it again. Past experience, details of past experience, associates, connections to activity against regulations, and leave in your cell. So basically, he's asking for your backstory, aka he's collating data.
Well, Carl, how long do you have? Because I haven't got much time. I'll give you the short version.
You do not have to do it now. As I said, you should leave it under your bed this evening.
Okay, I will definitely make sure to leave all that information for you under my bed.
That's great. I'm glad that we're friends now. It would be a shame if we became enemies.
Carl, I feel like being your enemy would literally be the death of me, so let's stay friends.
I
You
don't
scratch my back,
understand
I'll
that
scratch yours.
concept. I look forward to hearing more about it in your documentation. That should be left under your mattress.
I will make sure to do that. Thank you.
No problem. As it stands, you are trying to reach... sorry, Jack needs the name as well. The lawyer.
Abel. Life.
Linefuff,
Linefuff.
yes. As it stands, you are trying to reach Abel Linefuff. Would you like me to connect that call?
Yes, Carl, that would be amazing if you could.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Would you like me to collect that call?
Yes.
That was my attempt at humor.
God, you're giving me PTSD. It sounds like my bloody car's Google freaking assistant
Yep.
right now. I do not
All right.
understand. I'm like, "Ugh."
God damn it. Okay. So
Bloody Gemini.
hear the standard, internet dial-up sounds. Hello? Hello?
Ebel, it's Marcus.
Sorry? Arthur?
Marcus, it's Marcus Kelly.
Oh, shit! How you doing?
I could be better. I'm on the prison planet in Keanu. And as I click off, I just go, is blinker fluid working? And I flick the indicator on. Trying to buy myself more time.
Yeah. Right now, what I want you to do is just give me a mechanic check to kind of make enough rubble and ruckus for the guard to be paying attention to the engine.
Oh, okay. I am going to use 2 of my luck to make it an 8.
Okay, perfect. Yep, you do that. Absolutely. So, with all that said,
Because this would suck if I lost the communication right now.
Yeah, 100%. So, he goes,
Go,
okay,
bye.
hang on. Are you in a tunnel? Oh, prison. It's clearly a bit of a delay. And he goes, oh, man. Yeah, that place is rough. Well, what do you need? A letter to your next of kin? I do wills now.
That's great, buddy. I'm not planning on dying. I kind of need you to use your amazing skills to work out a way how to get me and some friends out of here. Even if it means you got to call Logan.
Oh, man. Okay. Should I assume, for the sake of brevity here, you do your best to tell him what's going on? Is there anything you leave out?
No.
Keeping in mind that lawyer-client privilege. Yep. Okay. Yep.
I trust he's bailed me out so many times, and I know if he relays the information to Logan, and Logan knows that, hey, I'm in a lot of trouble, and if the Imperium comes in, he's gonna be like, oh shit, we need to get. I'm hoping anyway that they're gonna be like, shit, we need to get this guy and his friends out of there.
All right, kid. So here's the sitch. That's really, really, really far from where we are. But on the other hand, I can see. Hang on. There's a place called Star City nearby. You heard of it?
Yeah, that I know it's around here.
Okay. So
trying to best to keep a low profile if possible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, long story short, the best if you're in the rush that you seem to be telling me, the best I can tell you is we can make your excuses after the fact. We could probably even send in some stuff to gum up the works as far as this ship coming or whatever else you need. We'll think of something to delay everything as much as possible. And hell, if you can get something more specific to me about when you're planning to make a break for it to Star City, then all the better. But I can't do much from here, man, except for once you get out into civilization, then you're technically in what's called, and I want you to, this is important, right? Neutral territory. By that I mean, no one likes the Imperium very fucking much in that area. It's on the outer areas, right? So if you find a place to stay, technically they can't come in to places of residence if they let you in. You give an old sob story, you go from there. There's enough ships coming back and forth that you should be able to get yourself a ride as long as you can give up the tears. You said you have some ladies on board. Maybe, get some waterworks going on.
I mean, we could definitely do that. I feel like our time here is very, very short. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna say in a week we'll make the break.
Okay. Well, we'll have our excuses ready for you. And a week. Hang on a sec. What I want you to do. Who has the lowest luck, please?
Trocker.
Karen does.
Yeah, it's me. I rolled a 1.
All right. Roll a d6 for me.
But consistent.
There is a chance. I'm very good at rolling 1s.
Yep.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. So, in the meantime, I don't know of any ships that are friendly to us, but like I said, worst case scenario, you get out there, and you said something about someone's ship being ready to go. That Azax guy, that's probably a good start. You figure out something with him, sounds like everybody wins. And then we make our excuses. But this is really important. If you break any, like, big laws while they're down there, and if you get caught while you're running, you're done. They'll probably just kill you, from what I understand. That Waller is a psycho. He's killed a lot of people, and no one seems to care, because that's where they send their political enemies. You must have really pissed someone off, man, to end up in Keanu.
I mean, I have worked for Logan for the last, 14, 15 years. So, and he wasn't a friend of the Imperium either. You know that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, get yourself to Star City, and that's the best hope that you've got. It sounds like you've got some sort of way of doing it based on your car thing. My advice to you would be to figure out some sort of distraction, a big one, and then make your way out. If you're walking, from what I can tell, you might want to find survival supplies, because that shit's going to be a bitch.
I'll make sure to stock up with everything. Maybe I'll even try and steal this damn ATV.
Hell yeah,
Easy.
that'll make a
One sec.
that'll make a 2-hour trip out of a 2-day walk.
That would be amazing. Also, I have one small favor as well. This
Yeah.
is just to add on to annoyances. The bomber was sold, impounded. Apparently, it's
Oh, yeah.
sitting on top of a volcano somewhere, and it's got a whole heap of parking violations and stuff. Don't suppose you know a way how we can, sweep that under the table as well. I'd like to get the bomber flying as possible as soon as I get my hands on it.
Once it's been legally purchased, there's not a hell of a lot I can do. You know what a police auction is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on the upside, some of those tickets are yours, but most of them are for those dickheads that bought it, it seems like. Except if you claim it, then you're going to have to explain that to officials.
All right, I thought we could find a way to get those tickets sorted. Obviously not.
Yeah, once you get it
That's
under
all
your
good.
possession, we can have a conversation, but at first you're going to have to claim the damn thing, and I get the feeling they're going to be a little miffed.
I mean, especially where they left it parked.
Yeah. Yeah, from what
Yeah.
I can see looking at these records, it's a lot of shit that they did. So, you claim that shit back, yeah, you're going to have to do some explaining. That I'm good at, but I can't help you until you get it back and get it back in your name. Then we're in business.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for everything. So in about a week, we'll be at Star City.
Wonderful.
You
We'll keep
We'll
an
do
eye out
our
for
end, you do yours, and
Yeah, well, I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into, but it sounds like you might want to keep your heads down. So maybe consider a low berth, so once you get onto a ship, that way you eat less, you drink less, you're basically sleeping the whole way, and you're not going to be seen by anybody until you land on the planet where the bomber is.
that is also very true. But in saying that, of course, we've done something to piss the Imperium off, and tell him that he may want to meet up with me and discuss some of this stuff because he would probably love to know. He'd love to get some dirt on the Imperium. I know him very well, and he would love this.
Yeah. Well, I'll let him know. He's preoccupied, but I'm sure he'd love to be in touch with you once you have the ability to do so. And the guy goes, "Is it better now?" From the other side of the car.
I just click the radio off, turn it all the way down, and I'll be like, and I just poke my head out and go, "No sparks, everything looks smooth, misfire, all good."
Okay. And with that, we cut to everybody the next day. In the yard, in between shifts, Maybelline, in the evening, you were taken to have a conversation by the empty swimming pool with Warden Grice. And he says to you, "It is my understanding that you have gotten yourself into a particularly precarious situation given some of your compatriots that are here in the prison. How would your people potentially feel? Give me a what would be deception? Give me a deception roll if you have it. With intellect.
I've got a 0 in it, so yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, this is to read his body language.
Double success. Woo!
All right.
Eee.
He seems to be quite nervous. There are guards nearby him. They're all just kind of like looking elsewhere. He's clearly ordered them to do this. And he seems to be stepping out to some degree, beyond what his normal role would be. Seeing him in closer detail, you get the impression you've seen your parents talk to people like this before. He's very much got the posture and the badges, badges, we'll say badges, of a Navy person, Navy man. And he's holding himself as such. And he says, "I believe that we may have a common interest in the form of certain people that are watching us quite closely. If you understand my meaning."
Maybelline's just gonna raise her eyebrow and just look.
Sure.
Go on.
The translation of this is that he seems quite afraid of something or someone. He does not specifically say who, but he says, "I would love to have dinner with your associates and to better understand this blip in the paperwork that seems to be occurring here, and perhaps discuss our mutual interests." Now, you rolled high enough. Translation.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are relatively up shit creek it without a paddle as far as your relationships with prisoners go. And
Yep.
the warden could potentially be offering something that is mutually beneficial to you. He is not offering you an escape, as far as you can tell. He is merely implying, and you've seen enough of the prison to see there are what's called privileged prisoner positions. And that seems to be what he's getting at more than anything. And he straightens his uniform with a kind of stiff navy posture. And he says, "Of course, it goes without saying that this conversation never happened unless it is specifically recounting it to those who share our mutual interest. I think I made it quite plain what happens to those who make
Yes.
life difficult in the prison.
Yes, quite. Dinner can be arranged with my mutual friends.
Now, what I want you to do at this point is I want you to make one more deception check for me, please. With
Mhm.
that sentence specifically. And this is actually an easy check. Just a 6 is all I need.
Oh, this one's an 8.
Nice.
This man spends way too much time in Star City or with his girlfriend in his house to actually be the one putting these very heavy points of discipline upon you, or the potential assassination of Atton. This can't, it can't be done. He can't be the one that is the one doing it. He's spending more time being indulgent, which means someone is making these orders, but he's claiming the credit. As for who could be behind it, you probably have your suspicions. And with that, unless you have anything you would like to say to him, questions, queries, comments?
Nothing that she wants to do in front of the guards currently.
Yeah, it's your call. He does seem to have put them in a situation where they are nearby, but they're not.
Yes, that's right.
Like directly present.
Sorry, I was thinking they were a bit closer, but not looking.
Yeah.
That is fine. Thinking really quickly.
You all right?
Our mutual interest. What have you heard about them in relationship to my parents?
Give me a persuade, and this will be social.
Social. Have I got anything? Or oh, good. I've got a +2 for persuade. Yay!
Nice.
Which is great because I rolled 12 again. I like these dice; they are staying.
Okay. He does not respond with words, but his eyes break contact with you, and he chews his lips slightly, and he says, "I think this is possibly a better conversation at the dinner table, but rest assured, if that is your highest priority while you're serving your time here, if we can find a way to scratch our mutual backs, that can be discovered. And life can be quite pleasant here if you start playing the game. And that means all of you."
And Maybelline just answers, "Well, then in that case, I look forward to dinner."
All right. He gives you the date of tomorrow evening, and it is an invitation with the implication that he will take your refusal as a probably indication of a bunch of other things. Whether that means something severe is unclear, but he has put the offer out, and he's made no indication that you're ordered to be there. He will say, if you are willing to go, simply notify the guards at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. Well, maybe take a... Actually, you know what he will do? Guards, please take Miss Prescott, not using your prison name, to the showers.
Yo.
Not delousing, but the showers. And you are taken to a luxurious little house. Not the... Not the
If we weren't
warden's
breaking out of
house.
prison, Maybelline would be flirting so hard. She's gonna be
Not the one.
queen.
Yeah. Not the
I
warden's
said
house,
get
but
through the warden. I said to go through the warden.
and not the warden's house, but a privileged prisoner's house, and hot water for the first time in at least a month hits your naked skin.
Maybelline is doing an everything shower.
All
Ladies in the chat know exactly what I mean. It is an everything shower.
Yep.
right.
Suddenly, your luggage appears.
Yes. Yes.
Holy.
New outfit. The whole thing.
Oh, you know what? Oh, you rolled really well. I think you've
Holy
charmed
crap,
him.
luggage.
Do you want
Oh.
to stay in the privileged prisoners for the night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely she does.
Okay. So the rest of you presumably panic because Maybelline's just gone and she's supposed to be back. And meanwhile, Maybelline, you're in a fluffy robe watching a holodeck video on your little iPad, a space pad, and it's pretty great. You know, they've definitely got some privileges here.
Put
Good
like
point.
just a little note on the bug and sent them over to Octavia to be like, I'm fine. I managed to find the privilege. I managed to find the spa, or what passes for one. I'll
Guys,
see
I'm
you
having
all
the
tomorrow.
best time.
Dinner is at 7. Everyone is expected to be there. I will
Marcus
tell
is
you
pulling
more
out
tomorrow.
shrapnel of my foot, and you're just having a spa day.
Yeah.
That is exactly what's happening.
And we cut to the next day in the yard, with all of you gathered together, and you see Maybelline for the first time, looking much cleaner than the rest of you in this dusty place.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back.
I had the
Hi.
best night that I've had for the whole month.
I got shot in the foot.
Well, look,
They tried to kill me.
to be fair, I think you probably deserved it.
Oh,
I mean, as fair
Set-
as that is,
You did punch a bunch of people you probably shouldn't have, so you know. But
After they
I
did
have
what?
You.
After they did what?
where's your accent,
Oh,
Steven?
I said after you punched a
Okay.
bunch of people.
Yeah, after they pushed over the nice doctor.
That's not the only time you've punched someone. But anyway, I have news. So, we are all, and I do mean all, and looks at Octavia, we are all having dinner with the warden tonight. This is an everybody invitation. This is a non-negotiable. We are all going. We will get a chance.
Okay.
We're going to get better food. We are going to potentially get cushy jobs, which, hey, Doc, maybe that means better access to drugs. Take your pick.
potentially.
If we don't use this to our advantage, we are fucking idiots.
What
This
does
is
he
also
want
a
in
good
exchange for this?
He's shit scared of whatever bullshit behind the scenes shit is going on. So this is going to be we scratch his
Kakur
back,
speaks up
we scratch
and he
his
says, or the assistant warden who tried to have Atton
Mhm.
killed.
Yeah. So this is part of mission keep Atton and everybody else around alive. So we're all going to dinner.
I mean,
That's
it's
what
not
I'm
a bad
strange
idea.
ways of keeping people alive.
Sorry, there were too many people talking just then.
Remember those
I
are the
heard some
light, folks.
keeping people alive.
Well, I think it'd be a very, very, very wise idea to at least use the warden in some way, shape, or form to start off with, because Jack, just for relativity, I haven't disclosed that I've already spoken to the lawyer or anything yet to the rest, haven't I?
No, this is like I was doing my best to download that stuff so that you could then discuss as a group what you wanted to do.
Cool. I'll continue and go because while working on that amazing piece of shit over there, I mean, freaking 3-cylinder, what a joke. I got in touch with the lawyer. And I gave him a time frame. We have a week to do what we need to get to Star City.
A week
If we're
to
going,
get to Star City.
And then we will have, hopefully, as long as everything goes well, we will have a way out. I had
So
to give him a
the-
time frame.
A week might be even pushing it, given the enemies we have made.
which is why we're going to meet with the warden tonight. I'm pretty sure we can all wrangle our ways into cushier jobs and better locations. I spent the entire night in the privilege wing. So much less dangerous. Definitely cleaner. Not my best spar experience, but definitely cleaner. So we're going to organize to persuade, intimidate. Let's try and be nice so we don't end up back in the fucking hole. But we're going to get better jobs out of this, which is going to give us a chance to escape and get the fuck out of here, because that is the goal.
What do you think it
And I
was?
know my way
Marcus,
around that
you had-
ATV.
Marcus, you've
And I
got
can
a
drive
job
them.
kind of. You've got a job working on the cars already, so a cushier job of that might be potentially, if we can have a nice dinner with the warden, might be you being alone with those cars, or multiple of us being with one guard, or something like that.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to make sure that if there's any trackers on one of them, removing it, and it would be so easy to sabotage the other ones that they wouldn't start.
If we could all
They
work
have
pretty
a
close-
I could
laser
definitely make that.
turret outside the front. We would want to destabilize that if the
Ah.
ATV is the plan to get to Star City.
Get Carl to help us.
What?
Oh, I met Carl. He
you did?
intercepted
Oh,
my
good.
communication. That was quite interesting.
Hey, Octavia, I think we found a new friend for you, by the way. But, so Carl's like the computer of like, and she just waves her arms around everything here. They seem kind of rife for shits and giggles and shenanigans, and I'm wondering if they might not agree to,
Not quite.
just. Oh, hi!
It's only in Atton and Octavia's ears that you guys hear this, but yeah.
Damn it!
I was just about to say, can I download
I am
him into
so
my head?
sad.
No. Not
Just-
not but that actually is relevant. Stand by for that, Stephen, because that's we're gonna get there. He says, not quite. As I mentioned to Mr. What's your prison number, Marcus?
1807.
To prisoner 1807, I would like to engineer an escape attempt. You folks seem to be doing the same thing.
I'm just who is this in my head?
You're one of those slow humans, aren't you?
I'm I'm so tempted to do something right now.
Stay on target, Steve.
Go ahead. We got to get out of this prison.
You can't keep
Call
picking fights with
Conrad.
any. Conroy?
Oh my god, Conrad and
Conroy, I'm
Carl.
bringing Conroy in. It's a group call.
Not the group chat.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah. No.
I'm not gonna do that to you, Jack.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the point would be.
Just see you monologue
Make you
against
do both
yourself.
voices. Yeah.
Quirky
Oh, look,
versus-
for your entertainment, we can imagine the situation, which is as sort of like, hello, hi, I'm Carl. That's nice. Why are you calling me? I would like to escape the prison. Well, you got something in common with my friends. Wish I could help more. Maybe we can meet up someday. That would be great. Okay then. I'm gonna go. Bye.
Why do I ship them? I ship them
You're
Now
not.
that
That's sufficient?
Octavia- Yeah, no. Now that Octavia's not an option, I feel like Conroy Carlship is strong.
Or there's going to be a polycule. One of the two.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Remember
I'm gonna wake up
being
and
on
I'm just gonna have
target?
electric-
Remember being on target? Anyone?
Oh
Anyone?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bueller?
Gonna wake up with
No.
electric
Just
dreams
Jack.
playing in my head. Electric dreams.
I enjoy your bugs.
Anyway. You killed her bugs?
No, I enjoy them.
Oh. Oh, you're using the bugs.
Well, I don't use them. We're in collaboration with each other.
Now you say you're a prisoner here, and yet you seem widely free to escape into other systems. Where are you
Sort
actually
of,
being
as long as it remains
hosted?
inside the prison walls. That's part of the reason that I'm actually reaching out. I need someone to be able to get to the computer hard drives and take me out. I would love to be a satellite. Much more interesting than just following the psychological profiles of psychopaths, although occasionally it does have some entertaining results.
Right. So you
I'm
want
gonna have
to
to
be
put
in
so many bugs together to be able to fit you.
To make one satellite.
I'm gonna have to do surgery, and that's kind of cool because I've never really had to do that before.
I mean, or we could just put him on a data stick for the moment.
What? No! Let him have the freedom of the bug. We can program it so that he can just control the bug.
Well, whatever way that you choose to
Technically,
transport
he's
me
a
is more than
satellite.
fine with me. If you make me a bug, then theoretically, if I get bored of it in however many years, since death isn't an issue for me, I could just move on as a bug. So that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving you legs no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, Octavia. I'm leaving this one to you. This is your. Put that on your saddle.
Okay. Shit, I've got a lot of homework to do. Hang on.
You know, it's crazy. You went from eating rubbish to now performing and creating an AI-like sentient life form. Drugs, I'm gonna say, we're holding you back.
In the meantime, one thing I absolutely need done in the next 24 hours is, I believe, one of the prisoner informants, who is actually important for my data collation, is gonna be attacked. His name is 1731 Robert Elvenshak. I would like him to not die.
Right. Ooh, have we met him?
Let's say you've, like, run by him, but you haven't, like, met him in the game, no.
Right.
Carl, do you know of any places we could discreetly find some things to help defend your analysis. Soon to be dead.
Discreetly? Not particularly, but if I understand it correctly, there's probably going to be an attack inside inside the mining shaft. So if you're ready, then you could probably kill him first, whoever the assassin is.
Sounds like a plan.
Unfortunately, standby. I've lost the name. Okay. Unfortunately, 1731 Robert Elvenshak isn't as good a spy as he thinks he is, and I believe that he's been caught out, and people are going to try and kill him for spying on them. I would like him to continue spying.
Who's he spying on? The guards or the...
Everyone! And passing it on to the guards. Specifically, Assistant Warden Voller.
Oh, he might be good to have a favor to us.
He hates
Right.
you. That's not going to happen.
He hates me. And you want me to save him?
I want you to save the spy so that you can keep collating data for me. Then, in the days to come, you're going to be getting a USB stick or a bug and then taking me out with you. And if you die, I will be a bug, and then I could be on a ship.
So what I'm hearing is saving a person that hates me to then get you into a bug so you can potentially be... I'm failing to understand where this is a me issue.
You've got it wrong, Atton. You've got it wrong. Hang on, let me put it in plain English. Sorry, Carl. Sometimes...
That's okay. I have gathered that he is slow.
You know, he was a cop, so I'm not surprised. What he wants you to do is save a prisoner who is spying on the guy who hates you. We're not saving the guy who hates you.
I thought you said he was spying on the guy, on everyone, and reporting it back to the guy that hates me.
That is correct. But
Wait,
after
he is?
after you save him, you can have a conversation with him and get him to stop. That's not an issue. But I need to keep collating data as fast as possible for your escape in 1 week.
Well, what we could do, anyway, Atton, honestly, what we could do is
Okay,
save
so
him,
he's gonna
and then
gonna help us.
Atton! Wait! What we could do is we could save this guy, and instead of being like, hey, stop feeding information to the sub-warden, whatever the fuck his name is, I can't remember what the word
Assistant Warden Voller.
That's it. That's God. Thank you. Thank you for
Yep.
answering me. Yes, assistant man thing. Anyway, yes.
Assistant Warden, yes.
Instead of being like, no, don't go and spy for him anymore. We don't give a fuck. We're leaving in a week. What we do is be like, hey, buddy, can you not spy on us? Could you turn a big blind eye to us? Actually, could you...
To
make
you
a
specifically is more than fine, as long as I am allowed to continue using Robert Elvenshak to spy on the rest of the prisoners.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, if we get this guy who is actually the eyes of this sub-warden man, and he turns his eyes the other way, or just makes up that we're all sleepy or have the shits or something, then, you know, we might be able to do some underhanded shit without the assistant
No, I get
warden
you.
man.
Kakar will
Obviously,
speak up
he
and
can
says,
say we're going
why
left instead
couldn't
of
we
going
just use... Yeah, why couldn't we just
How is
tell him
Kakar
to...
in my head?
Well, I assume you're passing this on.
It's just me and Octavia having a conversation.
Having a conversation in your
head.
heads?
no idea what's happening.
No, with Carl's point of
Maybelline's
view,
talking
not
about
being
dinner the whole time with everybody else while you
Truly,
guys are talking
truly,
internally.
yeah.
I'm going to assume you're passing it on then so people can jump in, because
Alright.
otherwise it's going to take 15 years to
Okay.
get through this
Alright.
conversation.
So when's this gonna happen? I'm gonna point to.
In the next 24
Well,
hours,
Marcus.
while you're on shift.
I will.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
ask
call us the
Carl if it's gonna
bruises.
happen before 7 p.m. Because we've got dinner plans.
I did not realize
We'll
that
wait there for-
Miss Presk... what's your prison number, Maybelline?
I can't remember. Let's call it 1666.
1666. Perfect. I did not realize that 1666 was also somewhat slow. The prison shifts are not at the same time as 7 p.m. and never have been.
Oh my god, Carl! You might be my favorite thing ever!
Oh, I love him. I love
I'm
him so
sorry.
much.
Hey, Carl! Would you ever
Carl is the
think about
best.
going into like a giant robot man body? Just
Jesus Christ.
you ever thought about maybe?
I'm
Are you
telling
talking about
this fucking
Conroy?
Cute,
ridiculous
careless
happening.
whisper.
Do it.
Or are you just talking about
Anyway.
making a buddy for him?
No, I was not gonna make a buddy for him. I was making
Buddy
him
for
a
her.
buddy for him. I will find something.
Okay.
I'll find.
We can talk
something.
about
A
it.
sexy, beautiful man.
With attachments.
Okay. All right.
With it.
Okay. Long story short, he
For,
gives
like,
you that
drilling and
information.
computer science.
Yep. He gives you that information, and he says, "Good luck. I look forward to escaping with you in 1 week."
All right. So I'm gonna say, Marcus, Colt, pass on the information. I say, Marcus, you find this prisoner. They're gonna be more along your kind of lines of criminal. Stick close. And me, Colt, you're the army boy. You reckon a few paces behind, just in the shadows, we see shit going, we move in behind. Bam bam.
Why? We know where the assassin is. Go take out the assassin.
Where's the assassin?
In the fucking kit. Oh my god, did you not listen? He was right, Carl.
He said
Carl
he
was
said it was in the
right.
mine. He said it was in the mine shaft.
Yes.
That's where half the
How
prison
big's a
works.
mine shaft and how many prisoners are there?
Hang on, give me 2 seconds, and I will wire my brain to my bugs that are in the fucking shaft.
Amazing.
Download any information I can get. And be like, all right, now it's about time to show Atton that I do have a brain.
So, and us knowing where he is, do you just want us to wait, or
Hang on, sorry. I feel like Jack needs to jump in at this point. So, basically, some of you are on shift still in the prison. All of you are on break. That's why you're up here, right? So, eventually, you're going to go back down. All the computer is asking you, all Carl is asking you to do is keep an eye on this guy, and when someone attacks, be ready to attack him first. That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. With what? You said what kind of
In
weapon?
the mine shafts.
In the mine shaft. Yep.
Have I said have Marcus roll
Yep.
close to him,
Yep.
and me and Colt further back in the distance.
Yep.
So when we see them move in, we can then jump them.
Perfect. Okay. I don't see any issue with that. Is there anything people want to yes and to that, or is the
I have
plan?
weapons stashed already.
They're out in the danger zone.
Yeah. Not
But we
that.
can-
Is
That's
that
a
not
lower,
the same
the
place as
level
the mine
below.
shaft? Oh man, so
No.
my brain is just completely
No,
fried.
no, it's all good.
No,
I'll explain
the-
again.
Things together.
No, so
No,
there's
that's okay.
surface
I know where
level,
the mine
there's
shaft
prison
is. It's
level,
all good. Yep.
work shifts, and danger zone. Danger zone's the bad
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
You don't want to be there.
All good. I don't go anywhere near those things anyway, so.
Correct.
I can't
All good.
use a weapon.
All right. Excellent. So with that in mind, you all know where you're headed for a dinner conversation later on. In the meantime, it's Colt, Marcus, and Atton. Now, Cam, your cam is off. Lol. Can you hear us? Are you here, or are you gone?
He's not on video.
He's
He's still on Discord.
He's still on Discord. We cannot hear you, Cam. This might be a good place to take a break, actually, since we're having some technical issues anyway. We shouldn't be too long, everybody. We will come back and we will deal with that little first task of Carl's and then have ourselves a little dinner chat. Say bye, folks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Traveler. We are going to go straight into the nonsense of protecting the aforementioned gentleman, the spy, that Carl needs to stay alive. So, what I would like, starting with Colt, I would like to know where you're positioned as the mining continues, and what skill you would like to use.
Well, we're doing the mining. Oh, yeah, cool. We're doing the mining probably about just 6 feet, 6 to 10 feet from the dude.
We have
and
pickaxes,
he's not
right?
doing his own work.
Yes. Yes. You hear, Jameson, Colt, you hear, psst.
What?
Batman is standing next to you and he goes, I know that look. What are you planning?
It's not what I'm planning. It's what I've heard someone's gonna do. And
Oh. Can I help?
I think it'll be best to stay out of the way. But actually, you might know something.
Yes.
Who do you think?
In my
other than
pocket.
everyone,
Yes.
who do you think we making the move? One of Rolf's guys or one of the others?
Oh, no. I think it's just some schmuck. I know who you're talking about. That's going. Actually, well, let me roll for him just to see if he knows. But people don't pay
Yeah, I'm trying to
attention
keep it
to
kind of
him
vague,
generally
He knows
as a
keep him
rule.
out of it as
Mhm.
much as I can.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to him
World's
as a
greatest
rule.
detective.
So let's roll with it. Yes,
I love him.
he. Let's see. The gentleman's name is Jack Shanshir. He said, I think Bobby's spying on me. That, and then he said words that I don't wish to repeat.
Oh,
Jack Squarepeg. Gotcha. I'm up there.
Jack
and what
Shanshir.
is
Some hippie. Sorry, go ahead.
Jack Shanshir is known for running ttrpgs in the library,
Oh.
prison libraries.
Oh man, that'd be pretty sick. Anyway, go ahead. Nick, go ahead.
Facts.
when you see this Jack, can you point him out first and then make yourself scarce?
Okay.
Good.
Yes. All right. So, what kind of skill do you want to make yourself scarce? I guess, Nick. Stealth.
I'm actually going to use tactics military, and here's my
Love
reason.
it. Love it. Do
Hell
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Going to position
Play your
in
character.
position
And
either side of the
I'm
flank
going to
as
give
far
you a
as you
boon
can,
die
cover all.
for obvious reasons, because this is your element. Probably the first time the cult's felt in his element for some time.
Yeah, just gonna come back to one of the old an ambush you used to set up like a while back is
Yep.
cover all ways in and out as best you can. Sort of briefly kind of guiding everyone around to where they need to be.
I was gonna say, can you
Oh.
like guide where I'm going to be and Marcus's is?
Makes sense.
Yeah, just sort of position everyone.
All right. Perfect.
And
Give me a roll.
So with the boon, I rolled 6 and a 5. So and then I re-rolled that and got 2 6s.
Hey.
rolled a 5, sorry.
Yes.
Nice.
Very
Okay.
nice.
So what I'm also going to say in
Cold.
this situation is because you managed to do that, I'm going to say that gives Atton and Marcus a boon die on what they're doing because you've got an eagle eye in the situation. Okay.
Delight.
All right. Atton, what are you doing?
Taking cues from my military friend. I'm basically waiting for the cue to knock some motherfucker out.
Excellent.
Trying to be not as coppy as I normally am. Just Working all day while looking around.
Okay, excellent, perfect. It sounds like a stealth check to me. With a boon die.
That fell out of the... Ooh, a 5 and a 6. I've got a 5 and a 4, then a
Excellent.
5 and a 6.
For a total of? With dexterity.
Rolling.
Dex. The +1, so that's a 12.
12. All right.
Do I have
Cam.
stealth? Do I have stealth? I
don't
don't
know.
have stealth.
So
I have a
minus
0
three,
in
so
stealth.
9.
I have
A 0 in
in
stealth. All right, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen, go ahead and circle that for the same reason. So you get an extra reroll next time you do a skill improvement, okay?
Okay.
And Cam. Same thing? Or do you want to try like something specific as you're waiting for this potential attacker? I can't hear you, Cam. I can see you, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear him either.
How about now?
Yeah,
There we
that'll do it. That'll do it.
had it
Also,
switched off.
when you've
Um,
done this, you'll need to leave Video Ninja and come back because we cannot see you on the stream. Just focus on this for now, but just when you're done, just leave Video Ninja and come back.
We have beautiful Bernie.
Beautiful man. So can I use strength and athletic
Ooh. Uh-huh.
to use my pickaxe to try and knock some of the rocks down, but try and guide them so they sort of make it a bit harder for when this guy tries to jump the guy. He's got a bit more of an
I love it.
obstacle to go over.
I love it. I love it. That's so Looney Tunes. I'm here for it. Give me a roll. I'm
And I got
half
a
expecting
boon
you
die on that.
to put a sign up that says
Incredible.
Jack Shangier is this way. Well, okay.
Alright then.
Amazing.
Oh,
I
that's
got 11 on that one.
Yeah. Well done, boys. Okay. So you do all of that, and that means with Cam drops it again. Less okay.
No, I'm still
Dropping
here.
out like he's dropping
No,
rocks.
no.
Still here.
Oh, that's right. No, you did what I asked you to do. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm
So
closing Video Ninja to reload it.
see if it works. Yeah, I might just have to copy that in. Stand by.
I'm still once again asking for stable internet.
No, you need to have the Vermont accent. You gotta do the
boy.
Vermont accent. All right.
Trying to bomb the shit out of him.
Why? This is
Default, you know this.
copy. Doodle-doo. You're lit. There you are. Okay. All right.
I'm back.
Excellent. So,
Looking sexy
this
as
guy's
fuck.
going to attempt to make a stealth check. You guys
Yeah,
absolutely
thank you,
see him unless I roll extremely well, which I don't. I rolled a 2 and a 1, which means all three of you get, as far as I'm concerned, a good whack on him as he raises his arm up behind Bobby, and you guys can give him a solid whack to knock him the
I'm
F
going
out.
pickaxe to the back of the kneecap.
Yep, love it. This would be melee, and
Bludgeoning?
I don't, what is it? Melee, unarmed, melee blade, what else is there?
It's blade, bludgeon, and
Bludgeon, that's the word I'm
natural.
looking for. Right, now keep in mind, if you have something in melee, right, it still counts as a 0, even if you're not skilled in it. So if you've got melee blade 1, for example, which I know Steven does, you've still got a 0
No, I
in
have
melee
unarmed.
bludgeon.
Have I not?
Yeah.
One.
This is bludgeon because it's a pickaxe. So
Yeah. For any people, because I'll look it up in a minute if no one wants to.
Yeah.
What the fuck's melee natural?
Natural. That would be like Kakur's claws.
Sure.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be like unarmed.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. 5
Oh,
and a 6 with a plus with a so 5 and a 6.
you got him good there,
11.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What I'm going to assume
He ain't gonna
is
be
that
in the
you got.
sequel.
What I'm going to assume is that you guys are trying to knock him out, correct? So we won't roll damage in this context, otherwise you will kill him with 3 separate d6, right?
I'm
That's
blowing
the
his knee
intention.
out.
Yeah, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But I assume you're not trying to kill him, so you don't get thrown in the danger zone again.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Marcus, roll the same thing. Melee bludgeon. If you. Yep.
Perfect. But I'm get after Atton takes him in the knee. I'm just going to use the back of my pickaxe to shove him face first into the ground to basically hold him there.
Oh yeah, nice narrative work. Good work. Feeling inspired today.
Yeah. So I've got melee 1 unarmed, and
Okay.
that doesn't count, so it's a 0. Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. So
Or is it still a
you.
1? Then,
No, no.
Then
So
I'll
no,
burn
it,
one
no, no.
luck.
Hang on, Cam. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. So with melee, what any branch skill like melee or say electronics or something like that, even if you have a 1 or a 2, everything else you're still competent in, which means 0. So unless you see a number next to it, it's a 0. But if you have at least one number which includes 0 on a branch skill, you still have a 0 on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
Okay,
I
just
will
make
burn
sure.
another luck to make it an 8.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay. Finally, Colt.
Yeah, with them pinned down and held to the ground, yeah, Carl's just gonna walk up and just put him into a chokehold and just hold him there until he goes.
Okay, now Colt, I want to bring something up to you. Everyone mentioned, and Kukur kind of put it into context, that you could possibly spin this guy in a different direction. And you've got an opportunity to do that because you've caught him flat-footed, right? So whether you want to use that to spy for you against the warden, assistant warden Waller, or not is your call, right? But sorry, you're frowning at me. Am I not making sense?
I thought we were taking out the dude who was making a play against the spy.
So that is correct. That is correct. That oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm wrong. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yep. Sorry, my bad. Go
I
ahead.
was like, why are we?
No. I'm
Yeah,
just
why
dumb.
am I-
I just forgot.
Yeah, no,
Also, I'm
really
liking.
dumb.
Sorry, Nick. I didn't wanna cut you off. I was just gonna say, I'm imagining the scene of you just being like, go for it. I
Right.
just whack him in the back of the knee.
Yep.
He stumbles on the rocks that Marcus knocked down. As he just goes whoosh onto the ground, and then Colt just comes in and just
And Marcus, what did you do? I forget. You are you pinning him? What are you doing?
I was pushing him face first into the ground with the axe.
Okay. So the pickaxe is on his neck as you approach Jameson. Go ahead.
Actually, while he's there, when the pickaxe he's looking up, he just sort of looks out and just going dropping it out, just straight down across into his temple.
Okay, perfect. That would be melee unarmed. I think that was Nick trying to get a skill that he was better at, and it worked. Good job.
gotta take it to trash.
Yeah, 9.
Crack. Yeah.
9.
9. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. And Jack Shanchir goes, oh, gee. Thanks, fellas. Ooh, that was crazy.
I grab him by the neck.
Yeah, Steven, keep in mind, you want to be quick. You want to be quick, because guards are coming. Yep.
We could let this motherfucker kill you. And I know you've been talking shit about us and going to the warden, so you're gonna do exactly as you're told. Otherwise, what he was gonna do to you is gonna seem like a goddamn fairy tale.
Noted.
And I'll throw it towards Colt.
Hi.
Thanks, Steve. Um,
Making Nick talk, what a sin.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
He said
Spotlight
20
bitch.
words this session, everybody.
We need you to stop watching us. In return, we'll watch your back for a couple more weeks. But then we got one another favor.
Got it. No idea what you guys have done, and if I did, it's all above board.
Everyone
And the
knows what you're
gods. Yeah, well, okay. Cool, no problem. And the gods start running in at this point, and he goes, this guy tripped. It's real bad. He probably needs the infirmary. Looking around for approval from the guys that just manhandled him.
Yeah, they goddamn like rubble all over the floor.
It's
Man, you're glad they don't have space
very
OHS
bad
up in this bitch.
trip.
Okay. And with that, you finish that task for Carl. As this is happening, Maybelline, you suddenly get information, because obviously that's the easiest way to kind of get information directly to someone who can do something about it. He says, "Hello. Thank you very much for keeping the spies safe. Good behavior in accordance with the prison rules and regulations is now required, as well as a book delivery. The following books have been requested on your behalf: Fundamentals of Electronic Engineering, Microcircuitry Repair and Maintenance, Synchronic Computing, a primer, Operator's Manual C28, Mainframe Multicore, A Scrounger's Delight, Tales of a Belt Miner. Please collect these at your leisure, and ensure that you are boned up for our escape in 6 days."
Tabor, I think those are a gift for you.
With a bug. Muted. Muted. Still
Also
muted. Your headset. Or maybe Discord. I don't know.
There is a god.
There is a god.
That's such a lie, Stephen. How dare you? No, sorry, can't hear you.
There is a vision.
Hello.
I can
All
record
right.
Octavia. Oh my god, Kakura. Yes, queen.
Oh my god.
We gotta try and do the voice, guys.
Nick's version of Octavia's just voguing.
You guys are all just gonna wake up with like, I don't know, some of you. I just
getting
back
in
in our
your
sleep.
bed.
Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, you pass on that message to Octavia. Octavia, you keep troubleshooting and we'll move forward, okay? So the books have been requested, and you are given those to read and make sure that you are familiar with them. All right. Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
Hey!
Hey.
I just decided to change my settings.
Natural.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Sorry. Apologies. We can
Would
move
you
on.
like to comment or something, or shall we move on?
Oh no, we can move on. Honestly, yeah. You,
Okay.
When you first said Maybelline, when the message came through, and that's why I was confused.
Yes, and then Maybelline, I assume, has a bug that they can keep in contact with you, which makes sense to me. So Yep.
Just like send a little message.
even if you can't respond, she can send a message to you. Excuse me.
Okay. Yep. That's right. Sorry, I'm half asleep now.
No, you're okay. Okay. With that said and done, it is time for dinner at 7 p.m.
What's
So-
the menu? Can you describe it in detail?
I was about
No,
to.
Glad-
because we have to
gluten-free?
escape prison.
We have to escape prison, Stephen.
I understand. Well, I was going to, but I can't do it efficiently if I'm getting interrupted with bullshit every 2
Hey
seconds.
guys, don't interrupt
Okay.
him.
Yeah, guys. All right.
I'm
So-
not.
Facts.
You're not my buddy.
Can
guy.
someone clip that
Like my
sound
friend.
specifically? Whoever that was, whatever
I'm
that
the guy.
was.
Oh, me?
That's a sound redeem on the stream now, as far as I'm concerned. Just
Dude, you've got sound redeems on the strip. Anyway.
yeah, we got to work on that. Yeah, we did. All right,
Can we just label it Tism?
probably yeah. 7 p.m. comes.
Back
You
to
all
the
accept.
information.
You all let the guards know that you want to head in that direction.
Maybelline is
Atton
not
arrives
giving them a choice. We are going.
Atton arrives at 7:05. Atton arrives at specifically 7:05.
Fashionably late.
For those who
It's
know
not
me,
really-
they know that's accurate.
Yeah.
It's not really
I
how
do
it
not know
works
you,
in this
therefore I have
context. The
no idea.
guards are there, and if you don't say yes, they go. So
For some reason, I'm still late.
yeah, like you had to go pee or something. Sure, why not?
Yep.
All right, you arrive
Time
after the
machine.
fact. Somehow you find a way. So you were all gathered together around a very, very nice looking dining table. Up and around this area, you see there is every conceivable space is covered with navy accoutrement. And Colt, what I would like you to do for me is make a... I'm trying to think of what the equivalent in this context would be, a history roll. I want to know whether you recognize the ship that is on full display in the dining room of the warden's house. What skill do you reckon makes the most sense in this context?
I mean, I don't have it, but one that makes sense to me for this would probably be Profession.
Yeah. Profession is something I think Octavia has. Profession is more
That's what Evan is
Profession
saying, right?
I have it literally opened on the page right now. If you
Yeah.
would like me to read it.
Go ahead.
Profession.
Yeah.
A traveler with profession skills trained in producing goods and services. So it's
Ah,
kind of
yeah.
like I can be a bartender kind of thing.
Right.
Or
I would recommend probably your military stuff, dude.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. You're the most likely
Yeah, that
to
one I still have
recognize
is,
it.
Tactics, Navy, military.
Yeah. If you can't think of anything else to do, then yeah, you could just look at it and consider it military tactics and intelligence. See if you happen to know.
Yeah, I said it was Navy.
Navy, yeah.
You know, I'll go against my Navy one because it has stuff from that too.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go.
And there was intelligence.
Or education, whichever.
Sweet. 9 total.
9 total. Okay. You recognize it as the Grand Nova. It's a very, very nice looking ship. However, you would know that it was a rust bucket system defense boat. Antiquated even by the standards of the First Imperium. For context, we're in the Third Imperium. And you would also know that Warden Grice's ship spent more time in dry dock than in space. Okay? So, essentially, it didn't get to really do very much, as far as you can remember. But from the way that he's presenting it, he seems to be quite proud of it. You're also pretty sure that it was scrapped 10 years ago to provide parts for her sister ships, Grand Cosmos and Grand Nebula. So you see all that, and the warden sees you looking at it with interest, and he says, "Ah, a Navy man.
Marines.
Ah, well, Oh, you know what? Here's a question. Even in the far, far future, do they still have the same BS between categories that they do before?
100%.
Absolutely. It's pettier now too.
Right,
It's like
right.
super petty.
Yeah. So let's go with that because that's fun. So he sees you say that, and his nose infinitesimally goes a tiny bit more up in the air as he's looking down at you, and he says, "Ah, well, we all contributed. Anyway,
Yeah, some of us did the hero's work, others. Anyway,
Because you're phallus compared to mine.
legit." He sits down, and various people sit down with you. Interestingly, there seems to be a blonde woman that you've seen the silhouette of coming in. She's in like a nice cocktail dress, and she says, "I know you've got company, baby, so I'm just gonna I'll be in the other room when you're done." Kisses the top of his very like peanut looking head, and he just goes, "Of course, darling." Maybelline, it's entirely possible that he asked her to do this at this exact time, so that it's not you've seen your parents do similar things, just like, "I'm gonna have this sexy lady show up at 7:14, or look at all this money, and oh, it's just around, whatever, this is just how I live, baby." So yeah, you get that
Maybelline's just gonna
instinct.
sniff and go, "New Varish."
And the food gets presented to you. It looks like it is roasted scoggy, which is the wild animal that lives around these parts. It is already kind of cut up. It looks like a kind of steak of some kind. It's got a sort of greenish tint to the steak, but it smells quite flavorful, and it's been well prepared and well seasoned. And he says, "I don't plan to keep you all long. I just wanted you to get a glimpse of the other side, as it were. You said Mr. Holt, was it?"
yeah.
I would be curious to know about your experiences out there on the front end, so to speak, while we're doing Overwatch out there in the Navy. What was that like? Tell us a grand old story.
Well, I mean, probably want to be too grand, such as like fighting with space pirates and whatnot, but there was this one time.
I've already tempered my expectations. It's fine.
Well, there was this one time and he just tells a story about how he would just, it was a very routine patrol, but everything went sideways and they ran out of ammo and just got to the point of throwing rocks just to try and keep them back until help arrived.
Ah, okay. That would appeal to him because, a grand standoff. How many were lost?
5 was the official report.
Official?
10 that I knew.
Ah. I understand. After all, we need to keep the people pleased with the Imperium's efforts. Number fudging has happened before and will happen again. Well, as I said, I won't keep you. Are you enjoying your meal?
It's delicious.
Octavia is eating with her hands. Like, her bloody, like, dirt encrusted from digging a grave hands is just, like, ripping at it like an animal.
I was going to say, first time you reach for that, Colt's going to smack your hand down, but you're still just going to go.
No. She hisses at you. She's like,
You go.
grabs it.
Judging the consistency of the jus.
Maybelline's just going to very gently pass down a napkin to Octavia, just for later, darling. And she catches it. And like,
Oh,
she's
if,
used to
if
bad
you guys are
manners
gonna
at the dinner
start making
table.
a thing, she's gonna just start like, oh, my steak fell right on the nice clean table. Best grab it and switch it around and pick it up and eat it more.
I thought honestly she was gonna eat the napkin.
Her here.
To be honest, I kind of put it in front of her to see what she'd do with
Is
it.
Kakar there? No.
Yep. So I make Coco proud and start growling and hissing at anyone that comes near me.
Very good.
No, and I would say for Marcus, who has been to enough sit downs, that's a significant retraction. Kakura is clearly part of your group. He has been for a while. It was clearly through the warden's orders that he was undefanged, whatever the head cage was removed, and yet he isn't here with adults.
He's at the kids' table.
He's not there, period.
No.
Interesting.
I think Lyra would like to speak up at this point. She's like surgically cutting her steak, and anyone who's noticing will see that she is hating the like ligaments and fat parts. So she's surgically cutting around those very cleanly and eating the bits that I've just.
There isn't much, depending on your level of like steak eating prowess. It's a well cut, well prepared, well seasoned bit of meat with potatoes and beans. It could easily be served at a restaurant for decent fare.
Delightful. While she's kind of like cutting around those small parts, she just looks up at the warden, and then looks back down while she's talking and says, I noticed that even though you've said that you would like our group's know-how for this common denominator that we know, you haven't invited our whole group. Why is that?
I don't follow. I'm sorry. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're referring to the stray. Yes. He was on the shuttle with you. Was he? My understanding that he has a reason. He's a pirate, a rather bloodthirsty one at that.
Your understanding,
as opposed to all of.
Yes, but he did help us in our
apparently.
predicaments.
Your understanding is quite different from reality, I think. Perhaps we could invite him.
Understanding? I don't need to understand a thing. I did only through. Sorry, Maybelline, you were going to say something?
Maybelline was just going to lean in and say, Doctor, I don't think his informant network is as good as it perhaps could be. Which maybe is you wanted to discuss something. I don't know if it's that, but
potentially not.
Look, I will be perfectly plain. All of you folks have a spotty history for the most, some more than others, but I'm not going to have. And you see him hesitate on the word, and then say the word pirate instead. I'm not going to have a pirate here at the table. Absolutely not.
I throw my steak
Well-
at him.
No.
Of course.
perhaps we should get to the point before Octavia decides to throw more food. It would be such a waste of such a well-roasted scroggy.
Man. I
And I'm
want
sure your
God.
lady
That's
could
how they
wipe off
pirates.
the.
Can I
Nick
like?
and Cam
Can
to
I, like,
roll a d6 for me,
dexterity grab?
please. No, I don't think so.
That would have come out of nowhere.
3.
5.
Okay. You
Thrown
watch
back in our
as the meat. What do you imagine? Yeah, you watch as the meat slides down his round face, and you hear that squelching sound as he extracts it from his face. This slight kind of clinging sound of the meat's juices. His face looks like he's had a lovely time with with a bunch of tomatoes, shall we say, and and he he's rippling underneath his horn-rimmed glasses. However, the roll that you rolled for was to see how much self-control he would have in this moment. And I think what he says, guards, please, what's your prisoner number, please, Octavia?
I have no idea. So let's make it 2 4 20.
Okay. It is in the Discord, guys, so get that ready. That's why I ask you. All right, all good. Please escort prisoner 2420 out of my home.
She does not go quietly. She is thrashing like an animal.
I see.
I will. You must excuse her. She's still coming off a lot of substances since joining your wonderful facility. She's a little bit irrational, and this pirate you had mentioned has actually been quite a bedrock kind of to lean on in
Well,
her.
naturally.
Yes, well, she's been. Without him, this fine young lady would be far more worse than she seems to appear right now, and your prison in which it is to rehabilitate would not be as effective. So you can understand that.
I don't
talking down to
mind who
one's
you
savior.
use, Mr. Atton. But to ask me to, as he wipes his face down,
We all
to
have
ask.
flare-ups.
Hmm.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
He says this as he begins the process of eating once more. And he says, I would like to bring to your attention something that you're already aware of, which is that Assistant Warden Waller very
Enough,
much wants you dead. And the longer that you continue down this path with making very limited friends or friends of certain quality, the more likely you are going to all experience a fire in your cells.
Well, I've already got someone blowing holes in my goddamn foot.
That was a tiny portion of what the beast could offer, and he only did
I
that
understand
because he
that.
had no other choice in the matter. I am giving you my blessing to find a way to get rid of Assistant Warden Voller, which is the only reason that I'm continuing this conversation. Because, as you might understand, I don't necessarily expect you to pull it off without getting yourselves caught. He is a problem for you, and he is a problem for me.
I know he's
And
a
for-
goddamn problem. And I would
Well-
love to help you with this situation. And I know I'm cutting you off here, but I need.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Several
more than
times.
happy. Yes, well, we're talking business. Let's talk business. You want your goddamn subordinate undercutting you, thinking he's running the place? We're more than happy to help. But we need assurances. It's all well and good for us to do. You look the other way while we do the dirty work, but what's to say you turn around and go, I don't know what you're talking about. We end up in the danger zone, rotting and fucking radiating to death.
Hmm. My
What could
companion
I
Atton makes a
possibly
very good
say
point.
that would make you trust me at this point?
Nothing you can say. How about some items, some things, something tangible, something
Or
written
a
even.
signed letter of convenience.
No, exactly, something
Something
written.
that we could produce afterwards to say, well, we were under the specific recommendation of Warden Grice. and we
Absolutely
did
not.
do this of our own
This
bidding."
is not, no, not even a possibility. This is to be done surreptitiously. That is the entire
Oh, we can
point
do
that
it.
I'm speaking to you.
Oh, I'm not saying
We don't
that it
need
would
your,
be
we
done
don't need your
surreptitiously.
name because, as obviously, you don't want to get involved. But we need something solid that we can take as a bargain, because, frankly, we're putting up all the risk, and you are taking all the reward in what is already a cushy
Incorrect.
position.
You already know that the assistant warden is trying to kill you. You are going to have to find ways to keep him off your back. I am offering you an option. Miss Prescott has seen what I can do for those who please me.
Hmm. And about that, actually, I think one of the ways that you could do a show of good faith is get everyone here, including our friend Kakura, better positions, which take us away from the potential to be thrown into the danger zone again. And she looks at Atton as she says that. So that we have, let's say, a little bit more enticement to not only have safer surroundings, but also more opportunity to do as you asked.
Tiny tech issue, Pickles. I don't
I'm
know if
hearing
you've got a
crackling.
headset. Yeah, crackling. I think it's from
Yeah.
your mic, perhaps. Not sure. Maybe it's a plugged in thing. But he will respond specifically to the Kerr things. He says, cushier jobs will be given upon the execution of the job. As for potential items to secure this, I'm happy to hear about what you would consider subtle enough that it doesn't get me involved with it. As for involving your Varga friend,
Packmate.
sure. Absolutely
You know, this
not.
prison world, we got to do what we need to survive, and this Varga you seem to hold in such low esteem has done wonders for us.
Have you
Hence
been
the reaction.
in any position out there in space where you've seen what these Varga can do? They are...
I have. And that's why we want one on our side.
And also, if I may, I've seen what humans can do. I think that some specific humans deserve to be held in much lower esteem than this specific Varga.
I'm not here to have a philosophical debate. These are the terms.
But you're making it philosophical.
If you
I tell
want
you
your
this,
jobs,
Warden.
you can get it upon execution. If you want your items, I am happy to hear it. If you do not wish to hear good advice, then do not. Frankly, it doesn't matter to me as long as the job is done. Those are the terms. Take them or do not. I look forward to seeing you trying to make friends with both gangs of the entire prison, both of whom you've angered.
And you have no control over.
This meeting is done.
Yeah. I'm glad I got to live stream it. I'll tap right here.
Really thought you were talking as
That's-
Steven, and that was
That's
really
not how it works, Steve. It doesn't go beyond the prison walls. We've established
You
that.
don't know that? He doesn't know what I'm bluffing. This is a deception.
Okay, so you're threatening. Okay.
I'm blackmailing the
Well,
motherfucker. You, Jack may know I'm full of shit, but does the warden?
Why?
It's not. Steve,
You're
Steve,
gonna get your
Steve,
head rolled
or-
in.
Steve, you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rewind. Let me rewind. I'm going to give
Job
Steve
now.
the opportunity. I need you to understand this.
All right,
You have
fine.
no
All right.
recourse.
Yeah.
You have no way out. If he orders it, you will get shot in the back of the head and killed.
Fair.
This flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Not in the back of your head.
Would you like to rewind the tape and not do that? Because I don't see a way out for you.
Okay, fine.
I just don't, Steve. I got to be honest with you. There's no way out for you at that point. You've pissed off everyone. You have no mates, and they will kill you.
I'm just trying to get a bit of guarantee.
We were trying to do it in a different way. You went ballistic.
I went nuclear. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Your character also knows
Oh.
that it's impossible to do it, and so would he, right? So it comes from
Okay.
nowhere. So the best case scenario is he finds out you have a computer in your head and takes it
And
from
rip
you.
the fuck out.
Yeah, fair. As I said, you'd get drilled in your skull. That's not a wise idea.
I think I like trepanning.
Okay, so we're rewinding the tape.
Yeah, rewind the tape.
Okay, I understand. Steve, I love your agency. Hopefully you've felt that I'm trying to help you as much as I can. I
I do,
don't
I
see a
do.
way that you can do that without absolutely getting yourself killed. You have no way. You have no leverage. So, yes. Okay. That doesn't happen. And
Amazing.
We cut back to a
What's the
flashback
freaking
of
dream?
Atton thinking about doing that.
yeah, that's what happened
That'll happen
exactly.
inside your head.
Oh, Octavia got the brain
Okay.
projection of what I was thinking of doing.
Okay. I love it.
So, if we're rewinding a little bit, we're at the point where the warden has said
This meeting's over.
they can't give us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we at the point of this meeting's over, or a little?
Yeah,
bit
yeah, yeah.
before?
Oh no, that's all happened. But the
Okay.
but the
Goddamn.
threat with no leverage, I'm gonna mercifully
okay.
assume that is not happened.
That's what I want to check is how far back did we go? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Maybelline's gonna be real angry at Atton. Just
And to be honest, let's be clear about this to chat and to everybody else. If this is the character, if this is a characterful choice, fine. Totally, 100%. That's how it is, and that's how it'll be.
So this is Atton's used to dealing with scum.
Sure, 100%.
They city level criminals.
Yep.
Who would believe that buff, but clearly this man is more intelligent and is more on the aristocratic
Knows
side.
how his prison works. Yes.
In hindsight, but Atton takes a second to figure that out.
Yep, 100%. All good. Meanwhile, I actually do think that you would, Octavia, have a moment where, as you're being taken back to your cell, you would see Kakur, who kind of sits up on his seat. And as you're taken back to yours, which is a couple of things away, he wouldn't say anything. He would just kind of make a kind of like inquiring dog noise, essentially.
I think at this point, I think he would. She's still fighting. Like it is.
Oh, yeah.
Like these.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Like it is a rabid dog at this point. Like she is
All right.
going rabid, and
Can I
yeah,
get
so
you
I think
then
that-
to make a luck check for me? Because yeah, I was waiting to see if you calm down, but if not, then I need you to make a luck check to see what guards you've got, because you might be going in the hole, and I really don't want that to happen.
Going in the hole,
but-
my dude. I think
Oh.
so. I rolled a 2 and my luck is 1. Like
Oh
Ugh.
no.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Guys, this plan went really well, and I'm so proud of us. I just want to say.
It went
Maybelline
No,
is
you know what? No. I've
No.
got you. I've got something that
I just
is
feel like Teddy
mechanically-
wouldn't do anything
no,
good.
yeah, I've got you.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
fine. As you make eye
Okay.
contact and you start to get more feral just instinctually, but then all of a sudden, hands reach out from the cells, and Kakur grabs one of the guards by the neck and starts chewing down. And with that failed luck check, you are escorted to your cell.
Wait, that means he's going in the hole.
That's right.
Oh
Yeah.
no, well then I'm gonna fight even harder. I'm
Mm.
gonna like I like she's yeah.
No, this is coming from me. No.
Yeah. Don't go in the hole.
It's your no. If it's a characterful decision, I'll accept it. But
Yeah, I mean.
with a week to go,
Yeah,
whole-
we're not gonna
How
Kakur
long you
get
been
Kakur
waiting?
knows
either of you
that.
out there.
That's why he did it.
Yeah, but
Kako's just left himself behind.
yeah, but that's the thing.
No, it's fine. It's
I
an
mean,
Octavia.
Octavia
Hang on,
would-
hang on.
Octavia wouldn't
hang on.
do that.
Pause. Octavia's choice. You know the stakes. You know what Kakur was trying to do for you. You make the call.
Yeah, at this point it's just white hot rage. Like she just rages out. Like it is. There is nothing behind her eyes. She is scraping, scrawling all over these men. She will even bite. She will go feral.
Would you accept a morale test at this point, or do you think it's just it's all gone?
I have a terrible morale, so I can definitely try. But like either way,
It's your call. I'm just pointing out to you what's in
I'll
front
give
of
it
you.
a go. Look, I'll give it a morale check.
Yep. Your call.
I have a very, very small morale.
This is the difference between
Thank you.
character and yeah.
Okay, so do we have to? Is it rolling under my morale?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I rolled way over.
Okay. Actually, sorry, no. Morale is different. No, morale is different because hasn't it been historically? I don't remember anymore.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway,
Morale is
I
just to
have-
the D6, isn't it?
Single D6.
Hang on,
Okay.
let me.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure.
I could
anymore.
do a
that's what we
single
lost
D6.
Morale originally,
Well, that's what. No.
and then you have to
I don't
roll
remember
under. I
anymore.
thought it was like luck.
That was luck. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought morale was. I'm not sure to be fair, but I thought morale.
Problem is we don't have morale rules in the main
No,
travel.
It's in the
book, 'cause it's not
companion. Yeah.
part.
Yeah. All right. Look, I think the writing's on the wall at this point. Where I think this situation is gotten real bad. And oh man.
We all forgot that she was having a mental breakdown digging a grave last game.
That's
Yep.
a good point.
She has been
I
spiraling.
mean, to be fair, this is
Going
entirely in
crazy.
character for Octavia. Like,
Okay. All right. As
None
you
of it will let
go
us stop me, so-
nope.
as you go into the hole, you are not joined by Kakur. You are watching him being taken to an elevator, and the button is pressed for the lowest level.
It's going to die in the radiation.
So, everyone coming back from this, what I want you guys to do is to make a recon test for me, please. Intellect.
There's no way that Lyra could, like, there's literally no way that she could notice that Octavia is just not there.
That's
and
what the
also something
recon
has
test
gone
is for.
wrong. Right. Yeah, fair.
Rolled an 8.
I also rolled an 8.
Spend 2 luck to pass.
Is this recon intellect or recon
Intellect.
what? Just intellect. 11.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with my 7.
You can hear the situation happening. Someone got an 11, is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah. You're pretty sure you're aware of what's going on. The guards are escorting you back at this point. Everyone except Colt is somewhat familiar with what's happening. Only anyone who got above a 10 would be able to get the full details of what they're looking at as they're coming back from the surface.
Yeah. So, like, blood on the ground next to Kukur's cell, maybe scuffle
No,
marks,
this is as you're on the
etc.
surface with them.
Oh, we literally... Okay, I understand.
Except, sorry, no, that's not true, is it? That's not true, is it? Just by the nature of the design, no.
No, we would have still been up there.
No, what you would have seen... No, this makes sense because they would take you up to the surface first, right? So it's prison level, mining level, danger zone. You're on the surface. Yeah. So Octavia and all of that with Kukur would have been taken up to the surface level where the hole is, right?
Yep.
And then as Octavia is being escorted by herself, those who got above a 10 can see Kukur is being taken back down again. So that is the situation.
And we're going back to ourselves?
You're going back to the elevator, which means that you're passing by where you can see Octavia's all that's happening with Octavia and the hole. Yep. But yes, you're being taken back to the elevator and then back to yourselves.
Are we chained or are we not chained?
Chained.
Okay. Feet and hands or just hands?
You're not mining at the moment. You don't have weapons. It wouldn't be practical for it to be feet. Also, I think it would have been a gesture on the warden's part.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like being chained for dinner feels weird. Can we see, or can Lyra see with the 11? Can she see Octavia, or can she just see the things that have happened?
It's dark. You see Octavia's silhouette and Kukur's silhouette. You see Kukur going down, Octavia being led to the hole.
Lyra is going to... Okay. Lyra's going to bring out her bionic hand. She's going to close her fist, and out from her fist comes a little dart with a small vial of neurotoxin on the end. She's going to stab the guard closest to her, grab anyone she can around her, and run.
Give me a melee check. Unarmed. Or a blade, if that matters.
It does not.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, this is with strength, isn't it?
No, it could be with dex.
Okay. It's a -1 as opposed to a -2. I'm gonna burn my luck for a 6. Is there
Needs to
anything
be
that
an 8.
anyone else can do for that? It has to be an 8, yeah. Sick. Well, I mean, I do it anyway.
Okay. I think we need to roll
And the
initiative at this
neurotoxin-
point.
Yeah. The
much
neurotoxin
luck
is
did
still
you make,
taking
sorry?
into effect. 2
didn't-
more. I'm not sure if anyone else can help though.
How much?
I think
luck
I
did you spend?
allowed it. I allowed it last time.
You did. I spent 2. I spent all of my 2. And I'd need.
I'll
an
give
8
you
to
my
succeed
4.
those 2. So that's 10.
You only need 2.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then 2. Whatever. Give you whatever you needed.
Okay. Now, how does it work once you stab him?
So it's the damage of the dart plus the damage of the neurotoxin. Let me open up a handy dandy thing that I have real fast, which I didn't have open because I didn't realize I'd be stabbing anyone today.
Okay, while you're thinking about that, I'll get
Sure
everyone to roll
words.
initiative,
Yeah, I've
please.
just about got it open.
Initiative, please, everyone.
Guys, we're escaping now, otherwise we're not gonna do it.
Fair enough.
Schemed. We tried.
Is it
Give it a
half
red
minute
or go.
since we've rolled
Yeah,
initiative? Are we rolling one
what's
dice
initiative?
or 2?
Oh,
2d6 plus dex. And
Thank you.
Nick, don't forget your whatever to help, I think. Is that a thing? Military tactics?
I mean, that's space.
That's a space
No.
thing that I can.
I think I let you... Whatever. Sure. All right. Go ahead.
just to
Oh
clarify,
no,
Jack-
I'm with you now.
sorry.
Maybelline 8?
No, just
Okay.
Just to clarify, Jack, the darts are 2d minus 2 for their damage, and then the neurotoxin is
Just hold on, Abby. We'll get through
neurotoxin-
initiative and then
Oh,
tell me
sorry,
the
sorry.
total.
Yep. Go
Yeah.
on. Go.
Okay. Cam? Is Cam here?
He just dropped out, I think.
Hello. No, he's still there, but we can't hear you, Cam. Okay. Karen?
Okay.
I rolled 2 6s for a total.
Plus your dexterity, yep. 13. Can't see. Yeah.
Nice.
13, you said. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then 13 for Octavia. Okay. What was your initiative, please, Lara?
9.
9. Okay. Atton?
7.
7. Okay. Okay. Jameson?
13.
13. Okay. Octavia, what's your dex and what's yours, Jameson?
My dex is 10.
10.
My dexterity is 11.
All right. Now, not that that particularly matters right now because you're being very handily handled at the moment, but you can make an attempt as you see them running towards you at this point. And then we're going to see about guard tower shit. Okay, have I gotten everyone? Cam, can you hear me? I cannot hear you.
I'm back.
You can hear me? Okay. What was your initiative, please?
4.
4. Okay. Okay. Octavia, you are up first. You can see a struggle occurring, but with everyone nearby you. Now let's get the map up as this is occurring. we're going to open up that one, I think. And Owlbear Radio should be there in the Discord somewhere for you, everybody, while I'm dealing with this. Okay, and in the meantime, it's just loading. So anyway, you can see all of that is going on. Should I? Well, you tell me. What do you? You can see people are clearly something's happening. Would it be fair to say that your character might need a round to understand what the hell is happening, or would they just be in fight or flight mode? Or you tell me.
So I think that her main goal at this point in like this insanity is like to get to the elevator because her brain is just on cooker. So like she sees everything, but it's kind of like this absolute haze. Like, yeah, this might be why she partook in drugs. Because yeah, she's just like she's got to get to the elevator, so she's probably doing whatever she can to get out of the grip, including like hopefully like pushing at the insane like wounds that they have and shit like that, just to get them to slip. Like she would cover herself in that person's blood if she could, if that meant that she was more slippery to get out of their hands. Like her, it's not escape, it's get to Cooker.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's melee unarmed. The difficulty is going to be 12. Melee unarmed X.
What's Dex you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have 13.
Tell me how you break free even as this guy shouts at you to stop and you can hear the cocking of a rifle.
It's like her body turns to liquid. She turns into a cat and like she dislocates pieces of her body. She's incredibly dexterous, so I feel like this is the way she was like, yeah, she's just a slippery fucking sucker. Like, that's her whole point. So I feel like it's not the first time that she's pulled this move, and she does keep it in her back pocket. But yeah, like it is like dislocating her arm to get out, breaking a bone if she needs to. Like at this point, she don't give a fuck.
Okay. I do not think you would be that effective. I think, as you said, you'd just be lithe and focused on the elevator. You've got no strategy in mind other than elevator, 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 right? So you're rushing for it. You don't hear even the words stop. It's just a kind of this muffled sound in your head. Okay. Colt, it is your turn. As the drugs begin to take place, you see Lyra has stabbed down. Lyra will figure out what it means. Actually, you know what? We should probably figure out what it means now because it'll affect what Colt does. Yes. So tell me what's happening.
So, the way that the darts work is that it's the damage of the dart plus the whatever is on the dart. So the damage of the dart that I rolled was a 5. It's 2d minus 2.
Yep.
So first he takes 5 damage.
Yes.
Then it's an endurance check. Neurotoxin is a very difficult endurance check. If they don't pass, they lose 1d int for 1d seconds.
Int. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Roll a d6 for me. I rolled how many seconds?
Yep. 1.
Okay, so 1 intelligence for 6 seconds. Okay. I'm going to say that is not enough for them to be knocked out, and they get ready
Yep.
to respond. Holt,
No problem.
your turn. You do see the guard in question. He's one of the ones that has treated you fairly. And Lyra plunges the dart into him, and he goes, "Da, da, da," and starts like grabbing at the rifle, and his muscles aren't responding as he tries to put his finger on the trigger. What are you doing?
He's. Sorry, yeah. Our feet weren't tied, correct?
That's correct.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the rifle and just kick him to the ground if I can.
Yes. Give me a melee unarmed.
I'm good at that. Yay.
Strength.
Things I can do.
It's a thing I can do.
I'm gonna burn 2 luck and make it 12.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Definitely didn't need to do that. You might want to hang on to that luck, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, well, I've already called it, so use it or lose it.
Fair.
Okay. So you kick him down to his back, and I gotta run this shit for him as well. Okay. You got a 12, you said. Okay. Yep. Okay. You do that, and do you say or do anything after that, or what?
At this
Here's
point,
what I will
Coulter's
tell
like,
you,
"Feel it."
Jet Colt. I think you're aware enough of the situation. You can see Octavia running for the elevator. The elevator doors are closing.
Yeah, that's got to be conscious of shut the fucking elevator. They've got rifles.
Okay.
And just
All
make
right.
a break for it as well.
Oh, you're running for it? Okay. All right. I understand. The guard is going to attempt to tackle. Let's see. Atton is the closest. Atton, I assume you are dodging, which gives you a -1 to the next thing. However, I rolled a 3, so that doesn't work. Okay. That happens. Lyra, your turn.
Yes. So no, we're not leaving you behind. Or at least Lyra's not. That's everyone can do what they want. So because she stabbed the guard closest to her, is anyone like holding her or trying to grab her?
Not right now.
Okay.
There is a guard
she
that is.
going
Oh, hang on.
to-
I need to roll for that. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Sorry.
Don't like the sound of that.
Octavia. Yep. Okay. There is a guard, however, shouting. And they. I'm going to assume guards are basically on the same turn. That said, what is your dexterity, please?
-1 for a
-1. Then he's
5.
better than you. Okay, so he's going to attempt to shoot Octavia. I assume Octavia is trying to dodge. Okay,
I'm in the
that
right
is
line.
going
I'm
to
alive.
be. Yep. So a dodge is a -1. So that is a 9 to hit you. No. There's no. It's just a -1.
No,
Is a dodge,
oh,
Karen.
right.
Okay. That said, if people want to spend their luck for me to miss, which is 2, I will accept it.
Well, I've got 2 luck.
Hey!
Oh, I have 1 luck.
Heyo.
Oh, I've got 2 luck. I'll use
I
my
rolled-
2.
I was
last
gonna
of my
say
2 luck.
Steve
Okay,
has
the
exactly
shots
use
the
my
go-
1 luck, and you
Alright.
can use 1 luck. Give yourself at least
Two
1
people
luck.
roll 6s this round.
All right. The shots go
I've
wide.
used- I've got a few
However,
of mine.
at this point, the
Oh, yeah.
lights go up. Boom, 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 boom. And the alarm starts to... And keeping an eye on the time, we'll probably end on this round no matter what. Lyra, you have seen that. The elevator doors are closing. This guy's just tried to make a shot at Octavia, but Octavia is serpentining and seems to have missed her. No. Pigalik is not. Piggles, you are not chained to each other. You are chained with
was gonna
handcuffs,
say,
and
yeah,
that's it.
an excellent point.
Okay.
Incredible. In that case, because that would have
In
fucked up
that
my plans
case.
completely.
Yeah.
In that case, Lyra would like to run as fast as she can through the elevator, depending on how far away we are. I'm not sure how far away we are from it.
You would
But-
be leaving the warden's residence, which is behind the gate. You'd be about here,
Yep.
where my little
Okay.
pointer is.
And, it's-
Octavia would be closer to here, heading towards the gate.
Tick.
Sorry, heading towards this area where the hole is. All right.
And
So
where's the elevator? Sorry,
Octavia's
is that
going this
here
way.
or here?
elevator is good question. I don't have it in front of me, so that would mean
That's okay.
that it is going to be material storage administration, probably this building here, we'll say.
Okay. So
Cell block 1, there you go. So so that's
Cell block 1,
literally
okay.
it here. So that's
awesome.
that's where they would head for. So down here. So
All right. Awesome.
we'll use place markers for now. Although I think I gave you tokens, didn't I? This is probably more complicated than it
you
needs to
did.
be. So just tell me what you're doing, and I'll worry about the complicated shit next time, because we're
running
coming back to
towards
this next time.
the- Yeah. Running towards the escalator as fast as she can. If there is some sort of guard with her very, very limited strength, if there's some sort of guard that she can grab with her chains and potentially pull their gun out of their hand, she's gonna do that if it's on her way. But if she can't,
You can. It'll mean you're running directly for a guard who just took a shot at Octavia. That's the only one. And the lights are up on the towers at this point.
Yeah, she's just gonna run. I think run towards the escalator and Octavia.
Elevator.
Sorry, yeah, elevator.
Okay. That is fine. You do that. We will. Yeah, you've got the map as a sort of like placeholder for now,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, because we got to get through it. Maybelline, what do you want to do? At this point, I'll be transparent with you guys. The elevator will close at the end of this round.
Yeah. Maybelline wants to run for the main computer room.
Ooh. We have Carl. That's a good shout. Ooh, that's a really good
Let's move
shout.
Gordon, let's see if he
Controls
pays
the elevators.
Pickles, you don't necessarily need to.
Ooh.
Remember that.
Oh,
No, you know what? Actually, you might. It depends on if you're planning to break him out now. Because if you're, sorry, let me be clear. If you're asking Carl for a favor, you can do it by talking to Atton. He can somehow understand you. However, you're right. He's probably not going to necessarily. If you're planning to leave now, he's not going to do it unless you take him with him, which is going to
Yeah.
be complicated.
Yeah. So then, in that case, I think twofold. She will yell at Atton, tell Carl we need his help to stop the elevator. I'm going with the bug to Carl. And then she runs.
Okay, understood. Okay.
Oh, I need you to cut the stops on these doors. We need to get the fucking out of here ASAP.
Hang on. That's doors or elevator? Because this is the round we're talking
Elevator.
about. Elevator. Good to know. Just making sure. Okay, so you're running for the thing. Your clearance and all that stuff would work. You've been given that information. You start making your way towards the main computer, and there it is in full, 1970s kind of blocky computer glory in front of you, and you see a smiling 1920s cartoon face coming up towards you. Goes, "Hi, are we going now? This is unexpected and dumb."
I agree. Everything went out of control. This was not my plan. I'm surrounded by idiots, and I sometimes am one, but not today. I am making better choices, hopefully.
Maybelline's the smartest of us.
At the moment, yes.
Upsettingly true.
We need your help to get out, but I also don't want to leave you behind. Can you get in the bug?
I'm not quite ready to go. But I've been given tell you what, while we're figuring this out, You should tell your furry friend to dive right now. Towards the closing door.
Just like yells out the door.
Don't worry, he's got 0.2 seconds.
Actually, just go have a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Communicating through the bug. Dive
He's
now,
smothered
bitch.
in bugs. Smothered.
Yep.
Yeah, just talk to the bug.
Which means it would go down to
Oh,
Marcus.
God,
Maybelline, as
now.
you're working on this, go ahead and give me an electronics computer check. The difficulty is going to be... I think it's going to be 14 to do it successfully. He is not ready.
Ooh. Guys, who's
I
got
do
luck?
not have enough luck for
So
this.
the bug that you have
Mhm.
is a computer 1. So it gives you computers 1.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Now, to be
Which
clear,
is
this
a
doesn't
good
mean... This does not mean it will fail in extracting him. He's not ready to go yet. There are different things at stake
Okay.
here.
So that's an 8.
He has plans, he
9. I've got 4 luck. I can get it to 13. that's as close as I
Guys,
can get.
do we have
Unless
one
someone
more?
can help
With
me.
the plus... Did
I
you
will
factor
give
in
you
the...
one of my luck.
One moment. Did you factor in the plus
Yeah.
1 from the computers already?
That is.
Yep.
That's
And
factoring in the
your
plus one as
your
well.
intellect?
Oh, yeah, because I don't
Okay.
have anything.
Okay, all right. So Marcus is going to give one luck. Perfect. Just double checking. Okay, so you do that, and then you would be basically telling Marcus, because it's your turn, Marcus. Before you do anything, do you tell Kakar to dive towards the closing door?
Yes.
Okay. What specifically do you say, please?
Die, motherfucker!
Okay.
Dad, bitch,
He's
dad!
He's a
Just
loyal
say-
bastard, if nothing
you
else.
just
This
say
is
you
a
need to
stupid
die?
plan. He dies sideways like this, and as Maybelline, you begin extracting out what stands for Carl's intelligence. The elevator does not stop, at least not the doors. Instead, you hear a twing, 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 and the elevator gets sent down, killing the guards inside.
Oh.
He's not ready, remember? And with that, as he says,
Not fucking ready.
and he says, "Did I do good?" And with that,
Very
We
fucking
will-
He
good.
was like, let me find out.
Oh my god, he just killed like 4 people.
Kakar is fine. You're in the middle of a firefight with mind you, with a prison computer. And we will cut back to this nonsense next week. Thank you very much for watching.
That studies psychopath. Couldn't have seen this one coming, folks.
I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, but before we go, we're going to find someone to raid, because as always, the most important thing you can do while you're alive is to be kind. I'm going to honestly raid the first person we can see, because we're coming close to 10:30. Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons, World of LO247. Sounds good. Why not? They are playing D&D, and the GM is a raccoon. It looks cute. Let's do it. Okay. Dun dun dun.
Fucking
Okay.
scary.
Excellent. Thank you very much. As always, everyone, know that people can like you exactly as you are, and that you matter. Take care of yourselves. We will see you next time.